What a great feeling to win, and I think our guys just really, they embraced this week. They embraced the process of what we have been through here thus far in this season, and I couldn't be more proud of just the way they came out and responded here today. Beat a very good team today, Frostburg State. Know what they're capable of. Last 2 years, they've definitely had our number, and they're very well respected in the conference, and it feels good to be able to go through adversity, respond to it, shake it off, step up, and be able to have a result like this today. And I told the guys after the game, as we were playing, I could just see and feel the spirit of our team come together. Our energy was outstanding. The guys on the sideline believed, they kept things positive. The way we played the game was extremely hard with effort, and we executed, and there was a lot of clean football out there today. And I think just being able to see how 115 guys can rally around each other, rally around something that's bigger than themselves, and continue to just fight and compete and come to practice and come to meetings and listen to messages and apply all the things that we're trying to do. I just couldn't be more proud of our team, and it's a very good feeling as a head coach to be able to stand here and just think about that. And we had a lot of great performances today too. I was looking at the final stats here. I mean, there's a lot of good football and stats that show up where we talk about that we have to win those categories, and we were fortunate enough to be able to do that. And I think we just worked hard on the field today, and I just couldn't be more proud of our guys. They deserve it. We worked really hard for this, and we've come up a couple games short this season, and finally was able to kind of see the scoreboard come to fruition here in our favor. And so, I think our guys can obviously see what that looks like too, with how the process is applied, and then being able to get the results you want to at the end of the day.
Yeah. So a rough road trip to come home, defend your home turf the way you guys did today. How much of a sigh of relief is that for you and for the guys in the locker room?
Yeah, I think what it is. Our team has handled traveling very well, and obviously in this conference we've got some long road trips, and our team, they embrace it. I think what it is we just have not played well, obviously, on the road. I mean, 3 of our losses have been on the road, and so we've got to continue to just execute, buy into every little detail. We talk about our preparation needs to be very serious all the time. The details matter. The little things add up to the big things, and I think just being able to come back home, take some pride in what we were doing, obviously being in front of the home crowd today, and just being in a place of familiarity. It felt good how it just all came together for sure.
Offensively, third down conversions had struggled through the start of the season. Tonight, 10 for 17. Yeah. Was there a switch going into today, or did it just pan out the way you wanted?
Yeah, I think the switch came, just through guys executing and playing hard and doing what they're capable of doing. And I think, what really helped us out was we were able to run the ball today. I mean, I think our old linemen, everybody up front, did a fantastic job. I think both sides of the ball up front. We knew that was going to be the challenge going into this game. Frostburg State is very physical. They take pride in that. And we punched them, and that was the message. And we've got to punch. And if they punch us, we're going to punch right back, and we're going to continue to punch harder. And I think that's what really afforded us all the other opportunities. When you can really establish the line of scrimmage up front on both sides of the ball, I think that really helped, and I think it helped offensively to be able to do that.
Yeah, and then the rushing game, to switch between the 2 backs the way you have this season, and Adam Stuckson and Jaquan Kelly. Mm-hmm. What do you do to go about that? Do you kind of just test the hot hand, leave whoever's running best out there, or do you have a game plan going in to switch the 2 up?
Yeah, honestly, today it was kind of like, run them until they get tired and they need a blow. And, it's a little bit of you ride the hot hand, and we know they're both very capable. And, we want to make sure that, we're taking a look and seeing, what we're calling matches up with the running style and that type of thing. Because, different runners have different styles, and I think it's great that we're able to get a little bit of a different look out of both of them. And they're working hard, and so they both deserve just a lot of credit in what we're doing, and they've done a good job for us.
And to add to the credit to the rush game, that offensive line, it progressed a lot through the course of the season, but today protected Josh really well and set up a lot of holes. So how proud are you of that offensive line?
Extremely. They've been through a lot of adversity, and it seems like a lot of the times that we're trying to find the right combination. There's guys that it's a very physical position. You hit every day in practice. It's so vulnerable to be injury prone. A lot of stuff that goes into that, and you can never have enough good big bodies, right? So they've done a fantastic job of just coming together with the small group that we do have in numbers and being able to rally around each other. Coach Fantuzzi does a great job with them, and they're working extremely hard, and I think there's just a lot of morale and energy around them, and that is worth a lot. I think that fuels performance, and I think that's where they're at right now, and obviously coming out of this game, they'll take a lot of confidence from this to be able to move forward.
On the defensive side of the ball, obviously a stellar performance today from all levels of the defense. Secondary played well. Brandon Spencer coming off that huge game last week, and the D-line held this Frostburg State rushing attack to under 100 yards rushing. So how proud are you of the defense and the way they performed at home today?
Yeah, I thought it was amazing. Their effort, their production today was amazing. And I think as the game went on, I felt extremely confident that our defense they were going to win the game for us. And not that the offense and the special forces didn't have a hand in everything, but I felt so comfortable with having the defense on the field that they were going to respond, they were going to stop Frostburg State, and they did, and that's what it came down to. And I was confident at the end. It obviously got a little bit closer than what we all would like. As a fan, it's fun. As a coach, it's not, but it is a fun game when it's over, if you're on the winning side. And so our defense played outstanding today. I couldn't be more proud of just their code blackness, which means we play hard, we play fast, we play together, and they did that today.
What does a win like this do for the morale of the team to come at home and win a close game on short notice, on moving the game up to Thursday? What does that do for the team moving forward?
Well, it's huge. Just the vibe of winning, it takes care of a lot of issues. There's guys that telling me that they love me that have never said that before, but no, really, in all seriousness, it makes guys feel great. All those guys are competitive. You play to win the game, there's a lot of other deep meanings behind what you want to try to do when you play the game and compete in athletics, but everybody wants to win, and it's such a gratifying feeling to be able to look at the process that you go through and see how that process applies, and then being able to win afterwards and feel that. I think that all-encompassing is what is really neat about it, and guys are absolutely excited, and I think they see what we're capable of now, and I think we were capable all along. It's just, we've struggled to get over the hump a little bit so far, and we got some morale now, and we got some energy, and I think we can take this and confidently move forward and know that we can match up with any team we play, and I've always told them that, and I really believe that in our guys.
How have the goals from the start of the season changed up to this point? Are there different goals now, or is it the same expectations?
Yeah, that's a great question, Zach. We start out with really two goals that do not ever change, and sometimes it's out of our control, sometimes it's in our control. A lot of it is in our control if we have games left on the schedule, right? So, we want to win a Mountain East Conference championship, and we want to put ourselves in a position to compete for a national championship, and I think those are both outcome goals, and they're both process-driven goals as well. And so as long as we have games left to play, we're going to continue to work the process of achieving those two goals. And, every week it's got a life in and of its own. And if we continue to just take care of our business, focus on who we are and how we play the game, and show up every week and, do a lot of the things that we did out there today, those goals are still on the table in some fashion. And so we got to continue to work the process in that, and we will. I think our guys they're gaining maturity, they're developing, and I think they're seeing the big picture, and they're able to respond to it.
Last question I had, to see Josh Jones accomplish all these milestones throughout his fifth year with the program. I think he's 200 yards away from the school passing record. what does that do for the team? What does that do for you to see him beat all these school records after being here for so long?
Yeah, I had no clue that he was that close, actually. I was really mad at him today for throwing the pick. So it's good to hear that. But he's a phenomenal quarterback. He's you know, I talk about him to other people, and I describe him as, you know, he is so well-rounded. I mean, he's smart. He's one of the hardest workers on our team. He wants to be a leader. He's got a great arm. He's athletic. He's big. You know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to him that make him an attractive competitor, right? And for him to be able to, you know, have some results in the record books, great. You know, I think he would definitely trade any record though for team wins, and he's a team player, and so that's the great thing I love about him too. But can't say enough about him. He's been a thrill and a joy to work with, and you know, he's got 6 games left, so he needs to continue to just play hard, do what he's supposed to do, and not throw any more interceptions. And you know, I think all the numbers will work out as they're supposed to.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Coach. Anything else?
Thank you guys.
We're good.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.